Hi everyone and happy Friday. This is Blair with the Colorado team and I wanted to go over your funds that you will need once you go under contract on a house. The first item is earnest money. That is typically sent to the title company within 2 to 3 days after going under contract. It is typically 1% of the purchase price. The title company does cash that money and it is held by them until closing, so it will be credited back to you on your buyer's statement. The next item is inspections. I typically recommend a house, sewer scope, and radon. House inspections are around $450, radon is $150, and a sewer scope is around $175. So you're probably looking around $700 out of pocket for that. Inspections are usually within the first week of going under contract, and you do have to pay those at the time of the inspection. The third item is closing costs. Those range anywhere from probably 2 to 3% of the purchase price. I always recommend getting an estimate from your lender. Sometimes your earnest money is enough to cover them. If for some reason you didn't feel like you had the funds to do that, you could talk to your lender about increasing your interest rate a little bit, and then they could give you a credit towards your closing cost, which may allow you to not bring so many funds to the table at closing. And then the last is the appraisal gap. That is kind of a new one this year that we're seeing most buyers have to use, which is cash out of your pocket. And so I put an example in the attached PDF for you to look at, and I'm happy to go into that further with you, as I know that one can be confusing. But basically, if the home doesn't appraise and we have an appraisal gap in our contract, that would mean cash from you at closing to give the seller. So hope everyone has a great weekend. I am actually in town all weekend and available to show if there's anything that you want to see. And as always, feel free to call me if you have any questions about any of this or any other part of the real estate transaction. Have a great weekend.